Okay, you're watching the Fat Bidin Film Club, and I'm assuming I'm Zan Azli.
And I'm Aizil Azli.
And today we're going to watch and review.
What's it called?
Wait, you're watching and listening to the Fat Bidin Film Club.
That's right.
Yeah, we've got video and podcast. Okay, we're going to watch Munafik.
Yes.
Directed by Shamsul Kaugau. Directed by?
Shamsul Yusof.
Oh, okay. Go watch. Ah, they saw your code already.
What do you mean?
Tapi yeah. Ooh. Do you expect this to be a good movie?
Yes, so I really enjoyed Kill Gangster.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that
There'll be gangster monsters
yeah,
Gangster spirits.
Gangster spirits. Yeah.
By the way, I think Golden Screen Cinema should see the potential in this.
Yes. Hi, Golden Screen Cinemas.
Hey Golden Screen Cinemas, you know what you gotta do, right?
Yes. Unless you want us to go to another cinema.
That other unmentionable cinema.
Not the other one that we won't mention.
Yeah, the other one.
For now.
Yes.
Oh.
Hey, we're late
Yeah. Let's go.
Start already.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
ومن الناس من يقول آمنا بالله وباليوم الآخر وما هم بمؤمنين نفاق أكبر منافق أسفل من النار.
Segala jawapan kehidupan ada dalam Al-Quran.
Saya tak pernah tinggalkan solat fardu saya hari-hari, Ustaz, untuk menyembah dan mengagungkan Allah.
Jangan sia-siakan kelebihan yang Allah beri kepada kamu.
Subhanallah, walhamdulillah, wa la ilaha illallah, wallahu akbar.
Al-Quran bukan hanya ceritakan pasal jin, iblis dan syaitan semata-mata.
Iman kita ni kerana turun kerana naik. Kita kena berjaga-jaga.
Ustaz!
Allah. إذا جاءك المنافقون قالوا نشهد إنك لرسول الله.
Orang munafik macam kau tak layak bercakap soal agama dengan aku, tahu tak? Kau adalah musuh aku yang terbesar di atas muka bumi ini. Orang-orang beriman.
La haula wa la quwwata illa billah.
Kafir wal munafik.
Review it.
So what do you think of the film?
So what do you think of the film?
I thought it was shot very nicely.
It was lit very nicely, right?
Yeah, the best thing about the film was well lit.
It was well lit. No, they had beautiful kampung houses also. And I didn't know it was.
The guy was rich.
Yeah. But Ustad also quite rich, huh? Very nice
Yeah,
industrial
actually.
house.
Yeah. I actually had fun because like, as I watched it, I was just thinking more about culture and beliefs.
Yeah, me too.
More so than what's going on in the film.
Yep. Okay, so we're gonna review this. We're gonna review this. Yeah. Right now. Wait. Right now. Wait. Right now.
See?
Okay. So we've watched the film.
Yes. Oh right, yeah. Yes.
So we've watched the film. It is. I don't even know what to think about the movie.
Okay.
Okay, please go ahead and explain what the storyline
So
is
some
about.
background lah about
Okay,
Munafik.
some background. Okay.
Okay. Munafik generally means a hypocrite.
Yes.
Along those lines lah, a hypocrite.
Is that what
usually-
munafik means?
Well, it's used in a way where like you say somebody, okay, somebody who professes to be a Muslim, and then does things that are very un-Islamic.
Yeah. And then try to kind of persuade people to do that also.
Yeah, so that is technically what a munafik is.
Like the devil lah, whispering into people's ears lah.
Yeah.
Trying to persuade them to go to hell as well lah.
Yeah. So in this movie, I can and it was a very noisy experience.
It was a very noisy experience.
Because like everybody around us were like trying
talking.
to, they were trying to figure out what was going on.
I wanted to throw my tissue paper at the people sitting next to you, but before I could do that, you told them to shut up already.
I just told them like, can you please soften a little bit.
They understood
Because
English.
like no, because like I make noise in movies also, but like at appropriate times lah. And anyway, like
But if you
everybody
spoke
was.
to them in English, they wouldn't have understood.
I spoke to them in Malay lah.
See what I'm trying to do here? Putting
Yes.
the context of the audience that goes and watch. So
Yes.
bad lah you.
So everybody was trying to figure out like who is the title of the film referring to. Okay, so Samsul Yusof plays this ustad
Yeah.
who's
A very well groomed ustad.
yes, a very well dressed ustad.
And apparently quite wealthy also, looking at the house that he stays in.
Yeah, because okay, I would assume it's because in the film they set him up as like the best exorcist in the
Kampung.
village. Yeah.
Yeah. In a kampung where there are not many people, huh?
Yeah.
Did you see a lot of people in the kampung? No, right? And the kampung seems to have only 2 houses.
And a bungalow.
one abandoned bungalow.
Yeah. So excuse me. Okay, so he has his faith shaken a bit
Because his wife dies in an accident.
the film starts off with an accident where his wife dies.
Yeah.
And then it moves on 3 months later lah. So he's still a bit shaken up from his wife's death, and he has to take care of his son by himself.
And apparently it shakes his faith lah.
Yeah.
You know?
And he kind of gives up this exorcist life.
Yeah, he doesn't want to help people anymore.
Yeah, but then like one day, like the ustad, one imam calls him
yeah,
like,
you gotta help people.
you gotta help people. You have this gift. There's
Yeah.
this person who kena kacau right
His
now.
father comes also.
Yeah, his father also come to
persuade him to, you know,
to go back into his
Healing.
healing ways because he has a gift.
Yeah.
So like the imam
I thought his gift was to like get a very well trimmed mustache and beard.
or to make films. Yeah, so Samsul Yusof wrote, directed, and also stars in it.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me, Shamsul Yusof and not Shamsul Khawau.
Right. Anyway, so the imam and the top imam in the kampung, they set it up that way lah, where that guy is the top imam, calls Samsul Yusof and goes like, yo, there's this person who is being kacau, and you gotta come back to do this, man. And he's like, oh, but why don't you call this other ustad guy? Sorry, man, that ustad hasn't come back from Mecca yet. Because where else is an ustad gonna hang out?
If not
on
Mecca.
holiday, if not Mecca. So he's like, oh man,
Well, it
okay,
could be
fine.
Madinah.
Right. So he's like, okay, I'm coming over right now. Let me get my exorcist stuff. Goes to that house. Rich dude, okay, rich guy who has his whose daughter kena kacau. This rich dude married a second wife.
I like how you can remember the entire film
Okay.
in so much detail.
Okay, this dude has a second wife. They never really explain, or maybe I didn't really listen, or maybe I don't understand Malay. Whether his first wife passed away or he divorced. Basically, his daughter is from the first wife, about the same age as his new wife, who seems very materialistic. So is she the bad guy here? Anyway, his daughter is the one who's his daughter is the one that kena rasuk, and then the exorcism begins. Yeah, so there's a lot of people that they tried. I actually enjoyed how they keep you guessing lah who's the actual bad guy.
Yeah, that's true.
But the resolution of like, oh, actually not this person, or actually not this person, every time it's not this person. The way they reveal it, like, okay, now this character like doesn't matter already being here or not, or like the entire time this character was here, didn't matter.
No point.
Yeah.
See, the thing about this film is that it plays to how you know what they say, that you are what you watch.
Right.
And you know, you watch what you are.
I've never heard that before lah, but
No, it's like you are what you watch. It's like
it's just this carrot thinking that the Malays like to delve into.
Right.
And they like to believe things that are just so out of this world, you know, and just you know that Bomo that during the
melons,
the melon Bomo guy,
coconuts and melons.
Yeah, okay. He emerged when MH370 got lost and said he knows where the plane is.
Right.
And he took these 2 watermelons,
Coconuts.
coconuts or whatever, and and now because of the hot weather, he says he can make it rain. You know, and he went out and he actually rained.
Yeah. Rain today.
Yeah. So
the other day.
yeah. So so you know when we're recording this this review. So it just shows how Malays are so trapped into this superstitious thinking that
that it becomes a prominent part of cinema in Malaysian cinema, right? But I really wanted to check this out because it's Samsul Yusof, and like I actually enjoyed his Kia Gangster films. And I was hoping this would be
as good as that.
funnier than what it turned
No,
out
but
to
this
be.
was just I'm just speechless about the film.
There's a lot of twists in this film lah.
It was very well lit.
It was okay. Like the best thing about the film was that it was very well lit.
It was very well lit.
Yeah, a lot of things that happen, like they kind of jump, like why is this person suddenly here, or why is this person suddenly in a morgue, or they're not very tied together that well. But overall, I think the misdirection all jadi lah.
Yeah. There's a twist to the film, right?
Yes.
Which we don't want to reveal lah. You gotta go watch the film too.
Yeah.
We don't want it to be a spoiler, but
It's a very religious film.
It's very religious, and I think this is the first film that I've seen where God makes an appearance.
Yes. Yeah.
And the moral of the story is God will always side the good guy.
Yeah.
And he literally comes out and helps the good guy kill the bad guy.
Well, not physically in appearance, like I am God, I will do this.
Yeah, you know
But
how Malays like you say, oh kau cakap macam tu kan kena panah dengan what? Peti. You get struck by lightning. God strike somebody by lightning.
So yeah, it's a very strange balance lah, because like they touch on the different aspects of mixing religion with these superstitions and like black magic, because like I think in the religion there is a belief in something beyond our realm.
Right.
And then like they try to balance out, like they try to touch on like the city man doesn't trust the dodgy imam who promises like this kind of solution to these problems.
Yeah.
So yeah, but in the end, if you good, you win.
If you good, God will strike the bad guy with lightning for you. And I like the fact that Dajjal also makes an appearance.
Yes. Okay, so like the first exorcism, right?
Yeah.
The one that I stopped at just now.
The devil said, "Watch out."
It was a jinn.
Oh yeah, it was a jinn. Aku jin Islam.
Right. Then the guy was like, "Hey, jinn Islam won't
harm people.
Won't harm people.
Yeah.
They do as they are told by God."
Yeah.
So then like when that person was exorcised, they said like, somebody will come.
Watch out, man! It's going to be Iblis. Dajjal. So Dajjal makes an appearance in an abandoned bungalow.
Yeah. But you were telling me that Dajjal is supposed to appear from the mountains, right?
Yeah, that was the story that I was told when I was in school last time.
This one turns out it's wrong.
We're supposed to be the Antichrist. No, it's wrong.
Dajjal comes out from an abandoned bungalow.
Yes.
Yeah. So I thought it was kind of interesting. Do you enjoy yourself or not?
No.
Do you like horror films?
I like to watch horror films.
Right.
You know, I like to watch movies like The Exorcist.
Right.
I enjoyed The Omen.
Right.
I enjoyed the Child's Play series.
Right.
You know, but this one just left me with totally a blank mind, not knowing what to think lah.
For me, it was more of a cultural experience rather than a film experience lah. Because like,
I can see how this kind of film will actually attract the Malay crowd, you know.
I cannot. It's very hard for me to say something like that because like, like us talking about this, would that attract a Malay crowd?
It probably will.
But okay.
It will probably pique their interest, but they will. What we say might probably not resonate with them.
Right.
What I'm trying to say is that remember when we went to watch it in the cinema, like next to me is like these two girls in like tudung labo, you know, those big tudung, and obviously, I guess typical of me to say that they're going to be like these religious people, yet they feel attracted to want to watch this kind of film. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So it's like part of the culture, even though it really should not be part of the religion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very weird lah. Like this kind of this kind of play with the religion is more acceptable than other kinds of play with religion, which is somewhat similar in tone, but not culturally in line with
the culture.
It's not culturally in line lah with
the practices here
yeah,
lah,
but
the beliefs
the plays are a bit similar with how other people play with religion. But when other people do it, it's like whoa,
cannot. Yeah.
You don't understand the sensitivities.
Yeah.
So that was kind of interesting lah. Because I don't generally watch Malay horror films because most of the time it's like you watch one, you watch them already.
Oh, you should have watched those olden days horror films, huh? Like last time there was this Rumah Puaka that was very scary. Toyol.
I'm just talking about like
the recent ones lah.
More recent ones lah.
Yeah, but you should watch the ones in the 80s and
just
70s.
before the Suamiku Sotong style that got very popular lah.
You know that in Malaysia there is a rule by the censorship board which says that if you want to show anything like in horror and superstition and all that, you have to always show that it's like a dream or it's not. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not real. It's in a dream or
the bad person must get their comeuppance.
Yeah. You know, when it comes to all horror and stuff like that. But this one didn't show that, right? They didn't make it into a dream. They didn't make it into like a fantasy. But they did make it into like a psychological thing.
Yeah, it's yeah.
They did make it into like a psychological thriller lah. I would say so lah.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you familiar? Do you know whether Samsul Yusof did any other
horror films?
Horror films, yeah.
Jin Dalam Botol was him?
Oh really?
I don't know.
I've never watched that. I don't know, but
all I know is that Shamsul Yusof.
Yes.
He endorses a motorcycle.
Yes. Samsul Yusof Muncelah.
Yeah.
SYM. Anyway, yeah. So I actually enjoyed his take on horror lah.
Really? Yeah.
I mean, like, I would like to see because it's still slightly different from the typical Malay horror film, but also
I don't know. I haven't seen that many in the recent past. I haven't seen a lot of Malay horror films, so I wouldn't know.
Right. Yeah. Usually they like to do where like they hold somebody down and like screaming.
Oh, is it?
And then, yeah. And then like the person like pops up, stuff like that. So this one seems very psychological lah.
What was the last horror film? Malay horror film you watched?
I can't remember. It's like it's been a while. I think when I was in uni.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah. So like this one like it's more psychological and like the person's well-being and like the person's awareness of himself and personal problems lah. Yeah.
Oh, the recent information has been sent to me saying that so far the film's still playing in the cinemas. It has made 17 million ringgit already. I don't know how credible this is. I haven't checked the source. But apparently
sources say
sources say that it's made 17 million ringgit. Police Evo made 17 million ringgit, right?
I don't know.
Or was it Police Evo? Or something like that lah. Within how many days, and then Ola Bola made like less than that or something like that lah.
But basically they're doing very well lah.
They're doing very well lah. It could probably break the record lah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, I wouldn't actually recommend people to go watch this lah.
No.
Unless you're an existing fan of Samsul Yusof, or if you're an existing fan of Malay horror films, I would suggest going to watch this. If you're a fan of Malay horror films, I don't know how to explain. this adds more to your interest lah.
Yeah.
The thing you're already interested in lah. Yeah. If not, nah, just skip it lah.
Yep.
Is it Amir Muhammad supposed to come out with a new film?
Yeah, his trailer is out already.
Yeah, I haven't watched
The
it.
Danu thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody should check it out.
I recommended to him the audio guy, I think.
Right. That's cool.
And he co-directed it with a former student of mine from HELP,
Right.
Badrul Hisham.
Right. So we should go check it out when it comes out.
Yep. Okay, so we're ending it here.
Yes.
So if you like this, you like what you just heard her saying, you please share the link with everybody you know. If you don't like it,
Share it to annoy.
people. But I maybe don't, because if you annoy people too much, and if they're really religious, you might get struck by lightning. So yeah, and please follow us on all our social media platforms.
That's right.
It's all at handle it at Fat Bidin, or go to fatbidin.com to get everything.
That's at FATBIDIN.
Okay. And you've been listening and watching Fat Bidin Film Club, and I'm assuming I'm Zan Azli.
And I'm Aizil Azli. Bye.
Bye.